Hi planner friends! Today I wanted to do a quick unboxing and review of my Erin Condren seasonal surprise box. These boxes do come 4 times a year, of course, as they're called, the seasonal surprise box. So this is the summer version. There will be another one released, I believe, in August, which will be the fall version, and then of course winter and spring. These boxes are $40, and that includes shipping costs, which is actually pretty rare for Erin Condren. If you guys have ordered from Erin Condren, you guys know that the shipping cost is pretty substantial. And so it's $40 with shipping. Now, I will say, if you add anything else to your order with the seasonal surprise box, you do have to pay shipping unless you hit the $75 threshold total. Now, there's a good thing and a bad thing with that. One of the things that people love so much about these boxes is the box themselves, because they are absolutely beautiful. However, if you only order the seasonal surprise box, it does come with, this is your box. They do not package this in a separate box, and so you do have your UPS label on it, and then of course the tape. I actually took off my label and it did okay. The tape is all right, but definitely this box is not as beautiful or pristine if I had as if I had ordered it in another box. And so I did just want to share that. The box is reversible, and I don't know how well I'm going to be able to do. And so from this point forward, I'm going to flash alert. So spoilers, you're going to see what is inside the seasonal surprise box. So if you have not received yours yet, stop watching now if you do not want to know. I will say shipping for me was a mess. I live in San Antonio. This box was in Austin, and it went on a week-long road trip. It shipped on Friday. FedEx picked it up on Saturday. It went from San Antonio and Austin are right here. It went from Austin to Cypress to Houston back to San Antonio. And so my box did take a fun little roundabout, but nonetheless, it is here now. So this is what the outside looks like. I will say mine came decently well. I know some people, unfortunately, again, their postman will write on it. My mailman shoved this in our mail slot, so my box did get smushed at the bottom, but that's okay. It looks fine from the top. Inside, it also has a saying on it, and this box is reversible, and so you can actually, everything you can do, you can kind of reposition it to have just the inside showing. So that's a little bit about the general overview of the box. Now we're going to go into the products that are actually inside of the box. And I did open everything, so you did not have to hear the cellophane crunching and so forth. So the first thing that you're going to get are these layers. It's a layers notepad. So these are not sticky notes, which a lot of people are very upset about. But it does have the layers pattern all the way across. You'll see it's really beautiful. But again, not sticky, so there's no stick to this. I, of course, and with everyone else, I would have preferred Post-its, but I actually am the kind of person who really benefits from having note cubes on my desk for work. I tend to write really quick notes down. I like to jot quick things down and not waste a spot in like spirals or notepads. And so I typically do have a lot of note cubes on my desk. Right now I actually have a much bigger one. I think it's like a 4x6. So I'm okay with this. I like this item. Erin Condren also, I'm not going to show you the items, but in the box they give you a card. And what's interesting about this here is they did not include the prices. So again, this is $40, claimed to be over an $80 value every time. So keep that in mind. I don't know what this is worth. This is an item that is, let me see. So they do exclusive and sneak peeks within this, and so this one is actually a sneak peek. So you will see this on the website. I would think, and I'm going to give you guys my estimate on prices here. I don't know what for sure, but I would think this is going to sell for probably around $10 if I had to put a guess on it. So that's the first item. The second item are these two highlighters. This is a highlighter duo, and these are also sneak peeks. Now, what's interesting about these is the color, in my opinion. They are Definitely not your typical colored highlighters. So that's the big tip. That's the little tip. This is a light gray. I'm not sure when I'm going to use gray in my planner, but I like the fact that they didn't give us a yellow or a pink or a green or something that you have just seen over and over. So I do think they're unique. I actually might try to see if I can incorporate them at some point in the next week or so in a plan with me. I mean, they look really beautiful. I love the blue-gray one. I love the light gray one. If nothing else, I mean, I think I would definitely use them for work projects. I think they're beautiful. These did come in this package, and I actually kept the packaging, and so I think this is absolutely gorgeous. It's not part of it. But somebody very creative can easily turn this into a bookmark. So I may laminate this and have it be a bookmark for my planner or for an actual book. I think the color is just beautiful. So I am keeping this. I just wanted to share that it did come with this. Again, Erin Condren did not put prices on this, but if I had to guess, I would say these are going to be around $12, $10 to $12 for the set of 2. Okay, the next thing, and this is probably one of the ones that people dislike, I don't want to say the most, but it's probably the one I've heard the most controversy on, and so it is a zippered bag, a textured zipper pouch, and I think what people are upset about is that they were expecting it to be in the layers pattern, and so the pink does match, the blue does match, and the rose gold is an accent. I think this would have gone better had this been a wave through here, and maybe had they added a 4th color at the top. I think that would have really tied in to the layers theme. I think the straight lines really do hurt the aesthetic as far as it goes to being tied into the layers theme. Now, that being said, it is a great pouch. So it has this beautiful rose gold zipper. It has a ton of space, you guys. So it's white on the inside. It's very spacious. The back is all blue. Again, I think this would have gone over better had there been a layers pattern. Now, I personally dislike this type of material, this texture. Now, that being said, I love bags. I love pouches. I love all things like this. I like to use these as gifts when I'm doing things with my nieces and whatever, my sisters, my mom. I'll put a bunch of stuff in type of a bag like this and then give it as part of a gift. And so I will definitely get use out of this. Do I think that it's the best product in the box? No. I definitely think that they could have done a better job and it would have gone over much, much better. So this is actually also a sneak peek. So this will be available on the website. Next thing in the box, you guys. Okay, so the next thing in the box, we did see spoilers of this. These are pocket scissors by Erin Condren. So let me take that out. And again, beautiful packaging on this one. I definitely think, again, somebody who's creative could definitely cut this out and maybe make a little, the little placeholder in your planner or something similar. It's got a beautiful, like, red foil. But anyway, so these are pocket scissors. You open them. They have your little Erin Condren logo right there. You have to pop them up. So that's locked. Push up, opens. I do believe that you can stick these on here. Yes, you can. So that it makes it a comfortable, oh, I put that too high. So that it makes it a more comfortable kind of scissor, I think. Oh, well, maybe not, because you can't really cut all the way down. Making it up, maybe you can't put them on there. Maybe sideways? Yeah. Okay, don't do that, guys. Lies. So let's cut into our paper. So I do love these. I think that this is a absolute value for the box. I will keep these up here when I'm planning. If you guys have seen some of my plan with me videos, you know that I plan upstairs and a lot of my stuff tends to be downstairs. And so for me, something like this is actually beautiful because I can just keep it up here. Love this. This is also another sneak peek. I would say that this is going to probably run about $15. Now, do I think that's a great value? I don't think so. I am part of some of the Erin Condren Facebook pages, and somebody had posted like 3 packs of these on Zulily for $15. Of course, without the Erin Condren name. And so knowing that, I can't say that necessarily it's worth $15, but I mean, I probably would pay 10. I do love the Erin Condren logo on that, but I would guesstimate that these are going to be $10. So, based on the guesstimates of the price, I would say we're already at what Erin Condren quotes the box, or what we've paid for the box, based on my quotes. Again, well, the zippered pouch I think would probably run for about $10 also. So 10 for the zippered pouch, 10 for the note cards, 10 for the highlighters, and I do think they're going to probably try to sell these for 12 or 15. So again, 4 items, I think we're already at about $20. And those scissors cut amazing, you guys. Like, that was no issues. The next thing in the box is glue tape, and so it does have the Erin Condren logo. I did not take this one out yet. Sorry. This is a very small glue tape, and it's hard to tell exactly how much you get in there. I do think this is a very practical and functional item. I do think that I will use this item. Is it the most exciting thing to get in a surprise box? No. Is it absolutely useful? Yes. I have multiple glue runners, glue tapes, and so I can see why Erin Condren put this in the box. I do think that it is super practical, and I will use it. So we're going to do a little run. So it does have a little protector, as do most tape holder type things. So you will see that this one is actually dots. They almost look like hearts, but they're little dots. So most of the strip runners that I have are just a plain flat. So let's see. We're going to stick this on here. Okay, so you guys will see that is stuck. It looks like you can still take stuff off if you do it pretty quickly. We're going to leave this for the rest of the video and then see if it's repositionable type of tape. So I'm going to see if I can come back and take this off. So the tape is also a sneak peek. Again, if I had to guess, I would say they're going to price this probably around $8 to $10 on the website. I really wish you had put the values on the card. I am missing that substantially. I wish I knew how much things were worth. Again, super practical item. Okay, so the next thing that came in the box are 2 sheets of stickers. These are upside down. Okay. I'm torn on these because these look like something that my children would absolutely love and not like something that I would love. Now, I'm half and half with these. So let me explain. I love this entire section up here. Super practical, super functional, will 100% use. I like this section down here. Again, super practical, super functional, would absolutely use. I wish that the deco on this was smaller and that they gave you some more of these. Like, I wish there was a layer of this down here and that this like flamingo float and all of these things were much smaller. I'm thinking they might have done bigger icons and things because it's of the Daily Duo release. And so with the Daily Duo, you guys have seen the pages. I have one up here. I do. I have a random page up here. This is one for my Black Lives Matter, but you'll see how big the pages are. And so I'm thinking that the reason they did these so large is because they were formatting it, not formatting it necessarily, but they were trying to go with their latest release, which was the Daily Duo. And so in a vertical planner, for example, these might look very large, but in the Daily Duo, they're going to fit, if that makes sense. So again, these are all usable. You could stick an icon on them. I've done that. These are for like appointments, things like that. So I've heard some people in videos say they have no idea what they're going to do with these. I block off appointments with things like this. If you turn them sideways, they are a square. So you can put a square. This would probably fit, again, in that daily duo. It would probably cut. It fits an hour perfectly, you guys. You know what? I'm going to take one out. And we're going to see. So again, I think a lot of this was kind of planned for, yep, it sure does. So for me, I would do something like this with this and write out an appointment and use this kind of as a time block. I'm going to try to save my sticker. Okay. So again, I do think part of what they were, I put that on very crooked. Part of what they were doing, I think, was fitting to the daily duo. I think a lot of the sizing was to fit. You can see this one matches the little half hour. I would assume this one matches a full hour. Like I mentioned, these up here, if you turn them sideways, they do match the full hour. Actually, you can even diamond them and it would match a full hour. So just depending on how. So if you were curious and you have a daily duo, that's definitely how I would go about using these stickers to make more of these functional. So anyway, two packages of stickers. I do think that these are a 50-50 split for me. I don't think necessarily that I would have bought these, but now that I have them, will I use them? Absolutely. So let's see this one. The sticker sheets are exclusive, so you are not going to be able to find these online. I would say that a pack of 2 sticker sheets on Erin Condren like this is probably, again, another like $8. I will say I love that and I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, you guys, that they did like hollow foiling as part of the stickers. Do you see how beautiful that looks? I do think that's very on trend. I think I ruined my sticker. Sad thing is I'll use that. So again, 50-50, I'll use maybe 3/4, at least half of each of them. Probably 3/4 of this one because I can use all of this, all of this, all of these. And the deco, I'm not super sure, but maybe like the circles I think I can fit for appointment type things. But anyway, so those are the sticker sheets. I'll put that to the side again. And so we're down to the last 3 things. So the next thing, I'm excited about something like this. This is a petite journal. And so I think that they call this specifically, let me see. This is a Summer Memories petite journal. And so it says something beautiful is on the horizon. You'll see again that it has kind of a foiled effect. Now, what I love about this one is even though it's a summer journal here, they didn't give you any prompts or put any dates. And so I think that's amazing because that means you can use this anytime and for whatever you want. So this first one is kind of like a picture spread, I guess you could say, where you can put some pictures in, maybe designate some boxes to say like places maybe this is like June and places we went, things we did, how I felt this month, and some pictures of things. So you have a spread like this, and then you have line pages, blank pages, line pages, blank, line, blank. So you have 3 sets of line pages, blank pages, and then it moves to a different set of a different layout. And so this one's got a full box here, much bigger, a little bit of writing space. And so again, it is a memory type journal. And then you have those same 3 sets of pages and then a different layout again. I think this one's actually the same but flipped, and this is a little bit smaller. And so it kind of repeats itself. Eventually it starts over at the first one and kind of just goes again. Now you can use this for anything, guys. You can put stickers in here. You can make this a mini journal or a mini, almost like a petite daily if you actually covered these with stickers. For example, or here you can kind of do like a week spread, a week, and so forth. And so I do like the fact that they gave this. I'm excited to see what I will do with this. I'm excited to see how I want to use this. And I will definitely bring you guys along for the ride. Now, this is exclusive to the Erin Condren box. I think normally The petite journals run $15 if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure. So this would be something that's a $15 value-ish. Now, there is something in the box that came with this specifically. So this is a petite planner sleeve. And so it's got gold glitter. And if you guys, okay, who's old enough to remember jellies for your feet, the shoes? That is the material that this feels like. The jelly chanclas, jelly sandals of my youth specifically. And so this has little sleeves, just like so. And so when I first saw this, I kind of was like, oh, I mean, it's pretty, but it's weird. Is it practical? Okay, so you guys, I plan on using this as some type of planner to go, I think. I don't think I'll use it as a memory journal. I am thinking it'll be like a pocket planner for me. And so this just fits any petite planner or petite journal that you may have. And so you just stick it in there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it on camera, but I'm going to try, guys. I'm going to try. How user-friendly is it? So it sticks because of the type of material that it is. I hope I didn't put this on backwards. Nope. That would have been ironic. All that work for nothing. So what I actually, knowing what this does now, I think the concept is great, you guys. And this is a sneak peek. So I'm excited to see what other formats and designs they use. But look how beautiful that made that. And now if I stick this in my purse, I don't have to get worried that my Daily Duo is going to get like crinkled or cut, or if I have it on a table. I have a 5-year-old and a 9-year-old. Somebody notoriously leaves something wet on the table all of the time. So if I put this down, now it has a material that I don't have to worry about. So I love the combination of this. No idea what the pricing is. Again, I think I would estimate to say they'd probably sell these for around $8. I love this. I think I'll get into what my favorites at the end. Okay, so the last thing that's in the box is actually probably one that I'm super excited about, and I don't know how I'm going to use it. This is exclusive to the box, but I'm hopeful that they would bring these into the Erin Condren shop. So this is a paper sticker book. So I had seen a spoiler of this by somebody posting, and I was hoping that it was a reusable sticker book. It is not. It is actual sticker paper. Now it's got the beautiful rose gold foiling again. When I'm done with this, I would totally do something with the actual covers. I think these are gorgeous. So anyway, her packaging is just beautiful. So inside, what you get are different sticker sheets. They're designer sticker sheets. And so they match the colors of the planner. So it actually oddly starts with June, which I thought was interesting since our planners start in July. But then it goes to the July color, August, September, October, and so on. Now, they come with this grid on the back. And so the cool thing about this, and what I like about it, is say you're doing June and you're a minimalistic planner. You can pull this whole thing out, so you can just kind of take it out. It comes off pretty easily. I'm not going to take mine out yet. And use the dot grid on the back, or the square grid, and make, like, you can do washi strips for the entire month if you wanted to, if you're using a Daily Duo. Again, these fit the pages perfectly. So I'm going to show you right here. So I could cut out strips to cover this top and treat it as washi. And if I do a thin strip, you can easily probably get, 10 or 15 out of these. You might even be able to do it, you could do sideways and maybe get like a half a strip if you do it this way. Or if you wanted to split, this is what I thought was super cool, all the way down the middle. So it is the perfect, almost the perfect length to do a straight washi. And it might be the perfect length because this is actually a template that I created. So it's not 100% true to size. It's very, very, very close, but not 100%. But it fits perfect down the middle. So again, I think some of this was developed with the daily duo in mind. And so I like this concept. Again, I think if you are minimalistic with stickers, or even if you use a lot of stickers, if you just want to add some accents, I probably won't do this by color, necessarily by month. I would probably do a color scheme if it matched whatever planning that I was doing for that month. But I do like it, you guys. I do think you're going to lose the layers aspect if you cut these small into strips. But you can also cut them into rectangles and fill a box, like in a vertical. You can do a 1.5, you know, our vertical boxes for the Erin Condren vertical are 1.5 by 1 by 9. So you can go and create squares and then put them in a vertical layout. So I definitely think that this is a very user-friendly item, and I think it's something that's practical and something that I will use. I like the concept of it. I think it's going to be great. Again, I would value this at maybe $15. So take that all with a grain of salt, because Erin Condren might be throwing out way higher prices, or I might just be thinking way too much. So we're going to recap really quick. I'm going to double check this glue. Okay, so the glue seems to be pretty repositionable. It didn't seem like it permanently stuck it, or to the point where, I mean, it's stuck enough, I'm pulling it up, but I think it would be repositionable. So we have all of our things. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get everything in the picture. Okay, these are kind of big. So stickers, they're all right. I will use them. I do think that they have a practical purpose. I have ruined one. That's going to drive me insane. Wish there was less deco, but something nonetheless. What I'll probably do is cut around and let my daughter play with the ones that I'm not going to use. Zippered bag, I wish they had done a different texture. I wish they had done a different pattern, but overall, not terrible. I mean, I would definitely say this is my least favorite thing in the box, only because of the pattern and the texture. Had they done something different, I could have fallen in love with this. Okay, so here are kind of the things that I'm the most excited about and what I for sure would use. So do I think I got my $40 worth in this box? I would say yes. Do I think I got $80 worth of value in this box? I would say literally, probably, based on Erin Condren prices. But if I went into a store, would I have paid $80 for all of these things? No. But would I have paid $40? Yes. And so I have bought note cubes. Like I said, I actually just bought one the other day from TJ Maxx. It's a little bit bigger in size, but smaller in thickness. And I actually paid $8 for it. So this is going to be a very practical item for me. I will absolutely use that. Again, as mentioned, the sticker book, super practical. I think it's gorgeous. I think for people who don't like to buy stickers, or who use minimalistic planning, or just want to use something, I think for the monthly spreads, if you don't do something with your monthly spreads, these are going to be amazing. So I love this. I think this is a great addition. I have to see how I personally want to use it, because I do plan with stickers, but I think that's a great value. Now these three things here, again, go with the practicality of this one for me. I will use all of this. The scissors, I think I will use the most, along with my notepad and the glue. The highlighters, I have to see how I'm going to incorporate them. I use highlighters a lot for work, so there is a chance that I will just incorporate them that way. Into my planner, I do see, I mean, I have a lot of, you know, mild liners and so forth, and so I could see incorporating these. The colors are definitely unique, and I appreciate that. So, and I love that they're dual tipped. And if you guys saw me writing with a highlighter the other day, it did, it wasn't one of these, of course, but it made it really difficult. This one, I think, writing in a planner, you would be able to see it. And so I'm kind of excited about the gray one, and the gray and the blue, to use the thinner side, the more fine point piece. So excited about that. And then the last thing again, or the last two things, is this summer journal. And so I'm super excited to figure out how I want to use this. And I think I actually like the jelly case, you guys. I mean, I didn't at first. I'm not even going to lie. I thought it was kind of, you know, childish, but once it's on, it is just so pretty. So anyway, those are all of the items that you get in the box. I do think I do think again that I got my $40 worth. I love surprises. I think that's part of the joy of getting something like this. I get BoxyCharm every month and so forth, and so I do like getting things that I wouldn't otherwise try, or that I maybe wouldn't otherwise spend my money on. I don't know if I would have purchased these scissors, for example, but I'm going to use these all of the time. If you watch my channel, I'm sure you're going to see these probably every visit, and you might see this because I write my schedule down to come and do my plans with me. So again, lots of practical things in this one. I wish they would have put an exclusive cover for your planner in. I think that's something I'm missing and I would have really enjoyed, and I would think that would have made the box that much more special. But nonetheless, those are all my opinions and thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This box did sell out within the first day, and so I'm not sure. I don't think that the fall one's going to have the same problem. A lot of people were disappointed in this box, and I'm not 100% sure why. I mean, I can see why, but for me, I'm happy about it, you guys. I think, and maybe I fall outside the norm. I think things are practical and I will use them. And, you know, I don't know. For me, it was good. So, nonetheless, those are my thoughts and opinions. Thank you so much for watching this very long-winded and rambly video as per usual. If you have not already, please take a minute and subscribe to my channel if you would like to get more content. I do daily duo plan with me's, some sticker hauls, and then I also did just recently order an Erin Condren vertical planner, which I'm hoping will be here by July. And so I will be doing 2 types of plan with me. One's in my daily duo and then one in my vertical. So if you're interested, please like and subscribe below to continue to get my content, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.